no time to lose. The fuck? Should be this one, right? Danga på rompan. Could I see what happened last time? Yeah. Oh yeah, we have 2 dead people, right? This one and Sayaka.
Hey.
Here we go. I think I'm putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? Hej Cavs! Hur är läget? Hur går det på Final Fantasy 2? And hey Shads! After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey!
In that case, I don't mind doing it. Do you have something to hide, Mondo? I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. But didn't the bear kill one of these? With that spear attack? Okay, then we cannot Mondo look after the sea. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, F you.
So then...
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op base defense with 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Come on, nerd. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Anyway...
We're all gonna die here.
Huh? Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. Okay. Language, young man.
Huh?
What's going on? So, Kevs, which character is your favorite? Consciousness has crashed. We're starting now. Please wait a moment. Fucking nerd. Yeah, which one is your favorite character of these fuckers? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I do?
Who the fuck is Chiaki? You mean Chihiro? Well, Chiaki, isn't that a program? In this game, Kevs, come on, in this game. Someone got right in front of us, they...
What the heck?
Is Zuru? I hate this, but still we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. There are like 15 people, I don't even remember any of their names. Oh well, now there are 13 then.
Oh!
Come on, Kevs! You had one job. Oh, now he's making a safe bet now, saying Monokuma is his favorite. So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah!
He's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. And then because she was afraid.
What the heck?
Yeah, do it, Kevs. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had turned. In other words, you think I did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. And, come on.
Are you serious?
And that stuck-up dude. If you found out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Oh yeah, that's pretty gruesome. She's really dead? I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Oh my god. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Yeah, no shit.
Let me out of here!
Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We'll have to collect clues from Foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anymore?
actually,
Rod, you didn't know.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm going to... So this
Yo.
is basically like Phoenix Wright from this point on.
Hey, damn it!
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking dead!
you better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'll fuck them up.
So,
We're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What do you imply?
this is very suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. What it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Come on, dude. Alright, I guess I better get going. Easy. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution!
Of course I did it. It's my fault.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. What I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. But who discovered it? What evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. We have no choice to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Hey Azura, how are you doing today? And did it go well with your game yesterday? So that we can all survive. Nice, okay. So that was a truth bullet.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Here doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigation right now. Aren't you going to help Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here, I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Wait, so Junko was the fashionista, right? And the other girl was the pop girl? You know my MO, Azura. Everything I see gets killed. So I don't think that's a possibility. Sadly. I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay. Did we examine all this? Better examine the state of my room a little closer. Yeah, don't you forget it. But hope you're doing well today. And you too, Maris. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey!
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Another office as in a better or just different office? No, come on. It's the display stand the sword was on. Oh my god. The key on the ground, it has my name on it, so this must be my key. Oh yeah, I saw something like that. You were like going by train, right? On in business hours, so you get paid by traveling, right? When we switch room, we switch keys too. Oh, Azura going on a journey. I don't know, Maris, maybe because I took a samurai sword and then I started swinging. So Saiki would have had the key here in my room the entire time. How did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Saiki have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, that seems impossible. Well, I hope I can kill people. She won't open it. I think the other one was like brownish or black hairish. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Saiki was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. No, Azura, she was a fashionista. Fashionista. Switching rooms have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So, Azura, do you have any pictures from your journey? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? It's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Hey Obi, how's it going with your Pokemon Snap adventure? There's scratches and gouges on walls and the bed.
Wait.
Would not have been possible.
Huh.
Yeah, me too. I was in a meeting the entire afternoon. And remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. Yeah, but I forgot to send you pictures of my progress. So something could happen in the room right next to you. And there's no way you could know. Evidence of a struggle. You really do like dance bars, Azura, don't you? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Tjenare Leshy! Hur är läget? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Oh, that sounds good. Are you back at work, Roleshi? Come on. Can I just skip this?
Well.
looking at the lint roll, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Fucking idiot. Hey.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught
You're
me.
fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. Oh my god, 1 hour earlier? Does that mean you have to go up at like 5:30 or something?
Yo,
Yeah, 4:30. Oh my god.
yo.
And then you go to bed at like
What?
11 or something?
What? What?
Just nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know.
By the way,
Okay. I don't understand really. How do you manage it? Because when I go up at that time, I'm pretty beat at like 9. Nothing relevant. Hey Kyoko. By the way, Relish, had you played this game? And for you that are here, we just found out that one girl had been killed and the other one got killed by Monokuma the bear in the end of our stream. I quietly recalled her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
Come on, Makoto! By the way, for those of you that have played Demon Souls, aren't there a sword called Makoto? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and
Listen.
said, "Are you a clean freak?" Oh, a gubblur. Damn straight, Roleshi. Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more
I
time.
see.
Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. So we have to push triangle again. Yeah. Unusual, what do you mean?
So,
Search your floor from one corner to another. And I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used the lint roller without your knowledge. Someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Another truth bullet. When do we get to use these truth bullets? Or my skills? I don't understand.
hey,
Okay. Can we go into the bathroom? soon. I've been playing for like 12 hours. Come on. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. So soon means like in 20 hours maybe? She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka! All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But why even go in there? I didn't want to see this. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. She's so... Yeah, you see, it's just pink blood. So someone is trolling me. I want to give up. I want to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I put out the monochrome to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Isn't there something on the wrist? Yeah, exactly. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? A stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, they must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? Well, can't you break a wrist when someone's dead? The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. What? Written in the blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this?
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean?
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you will remain unconvicted. Or unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate program?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. But yeah, that doorknob is really fucked. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently stuck with a sudden realization, she shot the question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Only Sayaka, right? I believe. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, and Monokuma. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up?
Goodbye.
I'm so lost. We'll see you later. Tjenare Isak. Hur är läget med dig? As if forgetting I was never even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I don't really understand any of this, but I'd already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I had no choice but to see for myself what was on that video. Was her room what? It's definitely my room, but the nameplate has Psycho's name on it. What the hell? Okay, try this one then. This is Psycho's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Saga's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Can I go in now, please? Didn't we find the DVD in the trash? Yeah. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. And she hasn't used her sewing kit, right? Okay. That organ map is kinda weird. So weird fact, do we have an AV room? Wait, this is the trash room they were talking about. Am I blind? Oh, there. And we can't jump. So... not this way.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is.
You
right?
hear me?
But it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Okay. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Should we buy some more presents? I don't understand when or how to use them. How does this work again? Okay. Sick again? How do you manage to do that, Isaac? Jag hoppas att du mår bättre snart. The DVD that Saika threw in the garbage. Yeah, but why do I want to give people a present if I want to kill them? I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then...
Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Well, didn't we see something like this? Our family was gone in our DVD, and destroyed couch. Saika had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures on the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Oh no!
So here's the billion-dollar question. What Oh, what could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. Yeah, you do that, Isaac. Have a nice lurk. They're super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Where the fuck can I find the Monokuma file? She was stabbed to death and we want to find them where they got the murder weapon from. Jeez. We can't go in here, right? No. Is this where the dorms are? Oh, the dining hall. And was this the trash? Ah! No, maybe the laundry room. Yep. I think we went through this place earlier. I like the music. Kinda upbeat. You know, you're investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Saka was killed. Okay. Didn't we have a kitchen here somewhere? Here maybe? Thinking of the knife. Ah. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, some big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing before, from the very beginning, or... I can't remember. Was it missing? I better see if anyone here knows more about it. What the fuck is this truth bullets? I don't understand. Wait. Review evidence and witness accounts you've made a record of. I would if I could, but I don't have a weapon. I don't even have an inventory. So, hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kinda strange, a knife would just suddenly disappear like that. Oh, So it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came in and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. You know, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still kill her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay. Just the same. What did they say more? Something about trash? What went with you?
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? We switched room. He didn't even try to hide a suspicion on his face. You're still responsible for her death. After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Yeah, fucker. Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I...
Seems like...
Monica Mofar said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, we've already seen that. Very strange. Mr. Naegi was... What was Miss Maizena doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? I'm talking about the fucking trash room. Where can we... Here? Oh. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do I get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Are you a broken record or something? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Yeah, but why... But why would anyone kill everyone? I don't understand. They don't have any motive, right? Because nothing has happened in this game. I'm looking for whoever's on the cleaning duty. Cleaning duty, as a matter of fact, that's me. Oh, it seems. Why do you ask? If so happens, Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone cleaning duty this good. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
I don't know, Shaz. I've been playing for approximately 13 hours. And all I can remember is that I talked with the Sayaka about a freaking bird in school. And now that 2 people are dead. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. He's the trash man! And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Maybe we're on the moon, Moped. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? Junko, well, she was penetrated by like 7 spears or something. She attacked Monokuma and he didn't like it at all. That's for sure. That doesn't seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually... Yeah, we've seen this.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that...
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want to... Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Lie. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You wanna dig through all the girls' trash looking for, poking around. Come on.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
Nerd! I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Yep, nerd. And PVC figures.
Give me a break.
Yeah, really great conversation. This gives me so much. It's almost like I want to just click past them. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Tifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. Oh right, to the point, we're going to see the trash. But so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? I know. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Mr. Naegi, without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? Well, you are standing right here. You would see if I would destroy anything. You fiend. You planned this all along. Just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me.
Come on, come on.
I got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Oh my god. No clues. This is the incinerator. It was way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now? Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
A fairy? No, you said last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate...
Most suspicious.
It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Burned peas. Burning love. Piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of the sleeve from a bottom-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But how? The gate was closed? So how many of these bullets are red herrings, in a way? the green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or it seems anyway. The shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I'm kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Wait, didn't we have a clairvoyant here? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this? But who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. This whole thing is quite strange, indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes were...
Completely unforgivable!
What does it all mean, Mr. Naege? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it! I'm sure of it!
Everyone already know you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Fucking idiot. Didn't we have a clairvoyant here? Okay, more compass. After the progeny. Biker gang. He was the baseball dude, right? Yeah. And he was... fanfic. Oh. Could it be his ball, maybe? And he and... there was another person in the gym, right? Gym. Oh yeah, that shy girl. What's her face? Toko or something. Store. Oh, wrong place. What are you doing here? So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend to revealing anything until the class trial. Do you have any suggestion for where I should start looking? So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Scene of the crime naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into.
As for me,
I would rather die than set my foot in there. Okay. I cannot touch the camera. The fuck? Wasn't the gym here? Then what is this? Bathroom. Oh. Idiot. Yeah, well, but you should try the controls. They aren't really that good, to be honest. Hey, Yuri, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. I gotta break free. What are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass, not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? No shit. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Probably and musta, come on. I don't know, Isaac. A bunch of talking and talking and more talking. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's what I wanted to know. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that save? Everything I saved up for the fortune telling for 2 full years. Oh my god. Came out to be like a million. He has to be kidding, right? That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Is it bedtime now? Maybe? Ding dong, bing bong.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Started with what?
It's time for the long-awaited...
Is he sitting holding a, like, cocktail glass?
Class trial!
The fuck is a class
now
trial?
Then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Haven't I tried it like 2 times?
See you soon!
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So this class trial, what kind of thing is that?
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you are afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. I didn't do anything. So they really are convinced I did it, but who is the killer? Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom. Where all
this is
your
Phoenix,
fates
right?
will be decided.
What kind of friends? I barely talked to them. I talked to 2 people yesterday, or on the last stream, and then it was time to go to bed.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. But maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Let's get started.
Hey!
There's no point standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Impossible!
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing,
You
huh?
know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
What? What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how a psycho would want us to find out to kill her? Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
What the heck?
Can't help wonder what whoever killed Saka is feeling right now. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What the fuck did you do? So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We are all here to bear witness to Mr. Nyaga's final curtain call. Would that be a game over or the end then? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Who the fuck is Eggy? This girl? Toko? Who the fuck is Eggy? Oh, Nagi. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Yes, Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite
Makoto.
right. I mean, who I think it is. But I hope I did it so it will be the end. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped out. The door closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descending with heavy clunking sounds toward the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Save? Okay. Which also meant it be easy for anyone to transfer their tension or unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat here. What do you mean sitting? They're standing up! And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial! Oh! I got to save? Okay. What should I do here? Oh, fuck it. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Isn't even a word.
But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Nice try, Ishimaru.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Come on, this dude. Oh my god.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. The first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? As things progress during each class ride, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you will have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with triangle. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Have fun, okay? Evidence of a struggle. So that's my bullet. Is it?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay. Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. Okay. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? So this is like a tutorial. Represent a potential hole in a present statement or a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. You can fast forward an argument by holding down the circle button.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Wasn't even in my room.
A struggle?
Was she?
Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Yeah, come on, douchebag.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
What do you mean a detective? There was only one sentence that had a different color. You need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Well, wasn't it the kitchen knife? Because it was in her abdomen.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong!
What do you mean random? It was a kitchen knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
You can.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Is this a joke? Come on, guys.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our
I'm
arguments.
not innocent, I promise.
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, why not? You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. When you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On the top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes your focus gauge, and this gauge empties. And if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Away's account. Oh, that she
so
was...
I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
She was drinking
But where
tea,
does that
right?
get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it?
Yes, then it's been decided.
I can?
We've reached the end.
Wait, which button is that? Okay, so we only have one sentence that was yellow.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
No, that's wrong! Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
Killer?
Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some, go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, either I went in or I did not,
No,
right?
he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken
Oh my
the
god,
knife.
what's happening with his with his photograph. Spazzing out? What the hell is that?
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Yeah, because this is really
Idiot
intense
swimmer
moment.
girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Alright, it's just a trope, okay.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
I'm a cat!
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Idiot swimmer girl is the...
But what if they
girl.
did work together, and they
Hey,
just didn't
Kai.
know about the rule?
You can't say that to her. Didn't you see how angry she got?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Okay, so only one killer.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
I can't get past this passing out, come on.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Idiot swimmer girl, not Hina.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
I feel like Sakura's kinda badass.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it
Guess
out
what?
already.
Come on.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
But then they have to stay in their own dorms?
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Exactly, Toko.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
They're two girls!
Unwholesome!
Fucking idiot.
But I'm a girl.
What? You are? Oh my gosh, I'm
Oh,
so
Jesus.
sorry!
This has to be a meme game, right? This can't be... Oh my god.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't
Okay.
you say so in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
So, who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Well, they just said it.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
No. See, if a boy and a girl is in the same room together, they'll fuck. And the same with the same gender as well. See, don't you know that? That's the rule.
That's
you
the
have to fuck
only
if you're in the same room.
possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Yeah, fuck him, I can't die.
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So,
well, I
that's
haven't
how
played
you would
Street
twist
Fighter,
the
so I
argument
can't
and
prove you
send
wrong.
us all off in the wrong direction?
Oh my god, all these
Possess a
spasms.
most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
See, didn't you just say that Sakura is the best girl?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambits will eventually take place. Yeah, we'll say that, Moped. It's a great game. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. So it's like, hey, it's Hangman. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you will suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Oh, I have 6 minutes on me. Could be there.
Now I understand.
You can put up the menu at any time.
That's
you want
right.
to save.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yeah, but is it with square? Yeah, okay. Thank you.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
To remove the trace that Sayaka has been there, but there's a fucking body in the bathroom.
That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
A police officer or something?
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble
She's
with it?
kind of really deductive.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The kid struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... Thought if the killer broke, wasn't it the handle? Or the doorknob? Oh, okay.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what
how
does it
do they
mean?
present these pictures? Do they have like cameras or something?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You still don't see?
But they
Okay,
don't.
then.
They're not holding their e-handbooks.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Koka said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? More to learn, okay. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there is essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only when you fail to refute what they said, but you will also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Bathroom frame. Where they got stuck, right?
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
And finally, the culprit
because
had Sayaka
there's
cornered.
not a lock on it.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it! We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had to try... Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your
Now that you
bathroom door
mention it.
open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
What the fuck is Hifumi doing? He's trying to use some mind control?
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Well, because our names was switched, right? The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
I got it!
It was in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific...
What?
What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't open.
Maybe you did it just so no one would expect you, right?
That is a definite possibility.
What do you mean,
so
guys?
The killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
Quit without saving, yeah, that's me. Quit without saving.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Well, English isn't my native language. What does that mean, Azura?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious? You really say it like that?
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh no, everyone is seen to this trial. Okay, yep, thank you, Kate. Oh my god.
Oh, you don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's a good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Why does he always look so angry with his spiky hair and those freaking eyebrows?
Fine.
Could be the red eyes as well.
The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
The lock-picking lawyer. Please tell me, Kite, that there's such a character in Phoenix Wright.
No,
please tell me.
That can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue
He's
against
a YouTuber,
me?
okay.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. And that's the answer right here. Oh my god, I missed something. I saw a great video where a guy tried to make an unpickable lock and sent it to him. And did it break it, Azura? There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... what the hell? Oh! We switched rooms, right? Because she was afraid.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
So that's a great lockpicker then. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Well, the spasm of his portrait and the music, it's kind of like, oh, this is gonna be a boss fight in an RPG. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. What the hell? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
And signed it Sayaka? Of course I did.
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Is that a signature? Okay. Then that note... Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Hifumi, just shut up, please. Shut up.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
BRB. Azura, trust me, I want to kill them all. But I don't have a weapon. And now I'm stuck here.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Maybe if I just get the wrong person, we all get killed, right?
Very well then. Pay attention.
Dorm nameplates, exactly.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Makoto?
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Is that a spoiler, Azura? Could have went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is just to be because of what gets switched between
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yeah, it feels like...
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Oh my
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
It feels like Kayako has some... It's a bit like Sherlock Holmes.
The nameplates
really
on my and
deductive.
Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
We don't know. It was one person that we don't know what kind of ultimate they are, right? Clairvoyant, Pop Sensation. Oh, come on! Exactly. We don't know who she is.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
I'm just answering questions.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Maybe it was me.
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
I want to do things with Chihiro. Run her over? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only person who knew who had switched the rooms were... Well, either me or Sayaka. But why would Sayaka switch the nameplates?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Thanks, C. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Exactly.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Oh.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Thick the plittons, you mean?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Come on, get to the fucking point.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Okay.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened
Well,
then
she got
was
killed?
whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Wait, that eye? I haven't seen much of Naruto, but doesn't Sasuke has like that kind of weird eye? when he does his special abilities.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Sharingan.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
I don't think anyone looking sus.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Maybe that armadillo dude.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break
Is it just me,
Sayaka's
or
right
does
wrist.
the dude that's voicing Makoto sounds like what's the dude names in Kingdom Hearts? The key holder.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Yeah, Zora. Doesn't they sound like Zora a bit? The reason I knew Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when I look at her wrist, there's no doubt. What? We should just... Should we present her wrist? I don't know.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
Am I wrong?
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Calm down there, Ishimura.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's
Attack on
about time
Titan.
to solve this mystery.
Never played or seen. Don't know if it's a game or a TV series. So he's not voicing in Kingdom Hearts. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Even... How many debates are we gonna have? Are we gonna use these non-stop debates? Starting with next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, Demon Slayer. You'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. We can press L1 to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. I haven't seen the 7 Deadly Sins, but isn't that on Netflix? You can hold down L1 button, then use the left stick to select specific bullet. It's no use? What? By the way, if the logic difficulty is too kind, fewer bullets will be reloaded into the cylinder. For our purpose this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well done, good luck, have fun. Okay. Replica sword, sheath, kitchen set knife, or replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Can we take a look at this? Nope. Why can't I just zoom in on this? Look at this, it looks like the sword or the knife has been used here. Do we have the kitchen knife here as well? Oh. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
What is?
A sword-based sneak attack!
Ah!
No, that's wrong!
Because the sheath was damaged as well.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Should I save? Okay. But in that case I'm gonna save over another one. Just in case.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
So Sayaka attacked with a kitchen knife and the killer took the sword?
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Yeah, could have happened.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
because she don't have any gold on her hands. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you want to use the sword, which part of your body? I mean, come on! Is this a joke? If you want to use a sword, oh, I'm gonna use my stomach.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
What? What? There's no way Sayaka's washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happened to the bathroom at night time. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Yeah, she said I can take a shower in the morning instead.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Hifumi, just shut up, please. Can we kill this dude? Can I actually kill this dude right now? Please.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Oh, come on, shots fired, Toko.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Come on! Oh my god.
An insult, obviously.
What is this?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have the one without the sword. It has to be Sayaka, right?
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Oh my god. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
So this whole thing, I'm gonna be your assistant, was just a lure?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
You shouldn't have a pause there. Sayaka wanted to... ... on me? God.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
See? Come on. Do you have to ban you?
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Is it like 2 more hours?
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the
Thank
argument.
you, Monokuma.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
I think Moped did it,
Makoto,
to be honest.
Right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? Thank God! Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues goes, there's nothing left. Okay. Make your argument. Die message. Oh, there was a message behind her, Rio.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Yep.
Very well.
Back.
Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Has to be that
Do
one,
we
right?
really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something,
Yeah,
we're
it
all
has to be that
gonna
one.
die!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. 11037. Written in her own blood.
Oh,
there must
didn't
be a clue
Kyoko
about the
said...
killer hidden in there.
Kyoko said what happens if you try to write it from your back? Like, it's Leon, isn't it?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Well, she had some blood on her finger. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
What does it look like?
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Kill Hifumi, please, now.
But even if
now.
that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Yeah. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Well, Leon. What is that, dude?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Oh my god, what is this?
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yeah, it has to be a tutorial.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles
But
that
it's a
happen
really
to look like my
long
name.
tutorial. How am I supposed to remember all this?
No, it's not random at all.
Something tells me it's gonna be like 20 hours until the next trial.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
What she wrote kind of
like
good
one hell
to
of a
be
stretch
just
to
from
me.
her back.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The church sleeve? Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator. So... this one? Oh.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
See, his hair got even more spiky.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Why don't you just tell us, Kyoko?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. The burnt remains of the bottom of shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. What? He wants you to play to be. Oh my god. How incinerator, we know that. Could it be when or where? What the hell? And I can, okay. Okay, that was wrong. It has to be one then. Nope.
Shoot!
So it's how, because of the incinerator.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Idiot. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Oh, oh my god, the crystal ball. He's a baseball pro.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
Maybe
destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong. Hold on.
Good thing.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence
I
without
almost,
using the trash room key.
Made a worse wrong thing.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
Yeah, but it's pretty long
What
for
is
being
it,
a
some
tutorial
kind of glass
moped.
ball? It's busted to hell.
Haven't we played this for like 1.5 hours
Actually,
right
it was
now?
supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it?
He threw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
A baseball star.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a chance at all for the killer because...
I got it!
It's a baseball
Because
star.
the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shit for brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Shit for brains.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Oh my god!
And with that,
Why?
we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. What the hell? However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the providing truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead you to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Okay. So this is the end. So she... Didn't she slip like a note first? Or maybe this one then. Waiting, attacking. Oh wait. Oh no, that's the bathroom door. With a sheath on. No. Wait. Maybe like that. She broke her wrist. Dropped the knife. Finally running into the bathroom. And... No, wait. Wait, it's broken there, okay. And then... No stabby, so this one. Clothes. Oh wait. What's that like? Oh. Okay. I'm freaking blind. He threw the ball first. As you can see here. But when... Did I miss something? No, because... Oh, okay. This isn't the bathroom.
Here's exactly what happened.
Let's try that.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room, and...
Oh.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah, this manga thing was kind of weird. Oh, okay. I missed something here. So she didn't... What? Oh, okay.
The killer is... you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Substantial, isn't it?
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
What? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. What the hell? Even more? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply want you to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We'd like to refer them to a bullet time battle. During the bullet time battle, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhyme. Oh my god, I don't have rhythm. Come on. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the X button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement with the you're locked onto with the triangle as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be one in pain. This is consecutively and you'll start a combo. keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down in situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point you can press triangle to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute your statement fast enough and you will come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Well, this is where I'm gonna fuck up.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They use something on their own to remove the screws? Could
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
What should I say?
Stupid, 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 stupid!
If I fuck up, I fuck up, you know? I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. So was it shoot
Where's
with
your proof?
triangle?
You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Oh no.
You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh no.
You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me!
Well, that
Where's
was
your proof?
Kinda easy.
This should prove it.
Oof.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Thanks,
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the
but I'm not
toolkits we
doing
got
good
each
with
had
the
one
rhythm
inside.
games, to be honest.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Can you say something else, Leon? Come on.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this,
Ooh,
then
dirty. Show him show him
the
his
screwdriver will show
his
some
toolkit?
evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
Baka, 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 baka.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh well.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
I wonder who did
Just
it.
to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Shall I choose Makoto just to fuck with it? Wouldn't that be kind of fun? I can't. Oh my god. I can't vote? What the hell? Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kovato.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing there. It was completely a chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Well, those are the rules, right? Everything became clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd better off if I would been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, no way out. You're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. My pop sensation! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew!
I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I launched at Monokuma. But...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kvata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your own toolkit? Tjena Magnus, hur är läget? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh!
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Oh my god! 6 miles? That's pretty good, Agnes. Do you think you can walk tomorrow? Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Then why don't you go to sleep, Agnes? Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more important thing.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give
what
it
his punishment's
everything
gonna be.
we've got! It's punishment time!
Uh-oh.
No!
Game over. Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh my god. It's gonna be shot with baseballs? Oh. The 1000 blows. Holy shit. They killed him, come on. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
No, Agnes, my PS5 controller broke, so I bought a new one. And all the money got to that controller, sadly. But maybe next time.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? No, I bought a new controller, Agnes, so that's cool. I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all the ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Yeah, throw it out the window, Agnes.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Well, I have a camera, I just don't use it. Evil? You make it sound like some dark, awful society, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Well, I don't use my camera because usually when I stream, the sun is still up and we have windows right behind me, so the camera doesn't work that well. It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, well, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Language? You must really hate me to get so angry. Well, I don't even use OBS. I just play from my PS5 Isaac. But if you do that, we are barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything, I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. And that's fine, Agnes. I'm gonna end soon. As soon as I find a good place to end it. But take care. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Kom hit bara. Det är bara kom hit så får du en korv. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment...
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's the fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her a dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Hesitation is defeat, you know, Moped?
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why tell me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depth of your friends Zack and Leon and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Who passed their deaths? That's... I would never do that. No? I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me for wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing their hard road. Well, I have a high expectation for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Come on. Holy fuck, was that just chapter 1? To be continued, what the fucking hell? Oh well. I think this will be it for today. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream this anymore, but we'll see. Thank you, Isaac. But yeah, I hope you have a good night's sleep and take care. And maybe I'll see you next time. Bye.
Danganronpa.